with this being the end of 2025, we know it's a cold world out here. We know the ones that you think, the ones that you got love for, that you think that got love for you, don't got love for you the same way you love them. It's a cold world. Going into 2026, how could you operate and move the same way you did in 2025? What these people call life on earth, I refer to it as hell on earth. If you want to get your heart broken, all you got to do is open up Facebook. All you got to do is open up YouTube. All you got to do is turn on the news. It's so dangerous and deadly out here. Violence isn't the only form of destruction. These people is destroying other people with words, with their behavior, their action, and how they perceiving you. There's people out here that's heartbroken. Not because of somebody cheating on them or because of it's because of the betrayal. The knife sticking the knife in their back. Your closest ones, the ones that you think is so close to you, the ones that you would never think would ever do anything to harm you, is the one that will do you dirty. That's who's gonna do you dirty. Is the one that's right there. You don't gotta look nowhere. The one that's gonna stick that knife in your back and turn it so you can really feel the pain is right there. So while you're looking to see, now, who stole my t-shirt out my drawer? Or it could have been him because he would never do that. The one that you never think that would do something to you. Salute to the real goo. Salute. The one that you think that would never hurt you. The one that you would never expect. I have my best friend, my brother, steal for me while I let him stay in my crib. It took me so long. It took me so long to figure out that it was him. I'm talking about somebody I let stay in my house. It took me so long. I couldn't believe that he would do something like that. It hurt my heart to know that, damn, I gotta let him go. That's my brother. As soon as I let him go, I flourished. I'm saying the second I let him go and split, my life improved drastically. My own blood. I'm talking about my blood. I'm saying my blood. My own brother. When I was homeless in the streets, bro, at a young age, 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old, homeless in the streets with nowhere to go. My own blood. My blood, bro, wouldn't allow me stay in his house, but would give me drugs to sell. Do you understand what I'm telling you? I'm saying my blood, that I came out the same womb. The same woman birthed me. Wouldn't allow me to sleep on his couch, spend the night a few hours, put a blanket on the floor and a pillow underneath my head because of his obsession with a woman. Do you understand what I'm telling you? The streets is so cold. The streets is so cold. Your own family, who you think will have your back and be there for you, will be the first one to stick that knife in your back and turn it so you can feel more pain. Do you know what it's like when you got nowhere to sleep at night and you know it's getting late and you know it's cold outside and you ask your brother, hey, yo, can I spend the night? Nah. Wifey said she don't want nobody staying over, but here go an ounce. Take that ounce and do what you gotta do. Hit me back in the morning. Do you know how numb that shit made me, bro? To any type of pain. I don't even know when you doing me wrong, because I'm so numb to just being let down and disappointed that when something like this happens, I brush it off and sweep it under the rug. Going into 2026, I already blocked y'all numbers. I already deleted y'all contacts. My voice is getting so powerful on social media. I'm becoming the biggest name because I'm saying what everybody else wants to say, but they can't. You people are so infatuated with celebrities that you losing touch with your kids, with your mother, your father. This life is so short. We don't know when our time is coming. We don't know. Do you understand? So, this has been a hard year, y'all, for a lot of people. Times is hard. And when you see family separate themselves and push themselves away because they see that you going downhill, or they see that you struggling, and they see that they judging you and you going through something, instead of giving you a hand, they want to kick you to the curb and put their foot on your neck. You got people's family members, brothers, sleeping with their brothers' girls. Do you know how hard that is for somebody to know that their own brother would snake them? They cutting off my live, y'all. They cutting my live off. As soon as I start talking, they cut my live off. Because they don't want me to get my message. And they don't want me to grow. I'm not pushing my social media for money. I don't make money off of social media. With me becoming viral for the content I make, they know the more attention I get and the bigger my platform grows, I'm going to become the biggest name. Since I was a kid, my mother would tell me that I got the most powerful voice she's ever heard. My mother told me I could have been anything in life that I wanted to be. Not telling me I can be anything. She told me you can be whatever you want. You just have to do it. I done been in rooms with some of the most powerful people. Yeah, it is the end of days. It is the end of days, and Jesus is coming back. I done been in the rooms with some of the most powerful people. If you know about energy and you get around people whose energy is so powerful that as soon as they walk through the room, you can feel their presence. I'm one of them. It's not a secret. As my platform gets bigger and more people get in tune, and they following my content, I'm not a rapper. I don't make music. Anybody I promote, any artist that I share on my platforms, blow up. Any athlete I promote on my platform blows up. You have people who are miserable, who are sick to their stomach of seeing me on their phone. Overnight, I've become an overnight celebrity where I'm all over your feed. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. The algorithm doesn't want me in there. People is looking for views. And I don't care about none of that. I don't got nobody funding me. This is all by myself. I'm the plug. I'm not selling no more drugs. I got out the game. Because I knew if I kept selling drugs, I was selling bricks. I was selling bricks in Chelsea, all over the North Shore, like it was pancakes on a Sunday morning. I was passing out birds, keys. Most of you dudes never even seen 1,000 grams. But I know what I did to my family. When I had the FBI kicking my door with their AR-15s and their combat boots and put fear into my woman and put fear into my son. While my daughter was just a newborn and they sent me away, I knew that it was time for me to stop. Because if I came home from prison and continued selling drugs, it's like there's so many informants, there's so many snitches in the streets right now that this isn't 1982 where everything's documented, there's a file. There's informants that will never be disclosed. It could be your best friend. The minute that Bryant Angelo starts making a little bit of money, the minute I start making a little bit of money, they tell the police. Because they know I'm a problem. I'm a monster, bro. You understand that? When I was in the streets, I was a monster. Running shit over. And I'm not proud of what I became. But I can't explain to you why my life is like this, bro. Where I get tempted at any urge or opportunity of criminal activity. They won't talk to you about that. The only people who they forgive is the addicts. When it comes to the drug dealer, there's no remorse. Because they say that your intentions is flooded with by greed. So I made a choice within myself to leave the streets and stay inside the house. I chose to stay in the house where it's safe. Because I don't need the FBI and the state police kicking in my door. I know the people who are scared when I'm out in society. Look at my voice and look how powerful I became. I done took over the internet so fast at a short amount of time. They like, how could you do that? In this world, there's special people. I don't know how long I got left. At any given second, this shit can be turned off. Your story can end. And I know within me, my days might be getting shorter. My time might be getting cut to an end. So this shit gotta get documented. And the people who listen, and the people who follow me, and the people who carry on and support me, they probably have the same ideology. Because they know as soon as Bryant Angelo is released from prison, the only reference I can make is sort of to like Big Meats, the way they say he was connecting the dots. I can connect the dots. With somebody who's so known through every single hood and neighborhood in Massachusetts. I grew up in Chelsea, but I'm known and I'm so notorious in the state of Massachusetts, all over the East Coast, that they fear what I'm capable of doing, of bringing people together. You have some cowards and suckers who don't want me. I'm just so real that they don't want me around because they know that I'll be able to smell the fake. And you got people who listen and they know that I have some common sense. A lot of people lack the common sense. You got these dudes who's in the streets right now that don't care about morals or integrity. The streets is finished. But Atlanta don't speak for the streets. Atlanta, 21 Savage, them dudes from down south don't speak for what's going on in the streets of America, in the hoods of America, the ghettos of America. I'm from Massachusetts where it's so diverse and so multicultural. We got some of the baddest, some of the coldest white boys. When your neighbor in the project building might be a Caucasian, a white person, a white man, might be a white person, and he might be your best friend for the rest of your life. So I'm not familiar with discrimination because I see everybody the same. So I don't care if you're white. We all watch the movie, we all watch Power, and we see how Tommy is able to function. They playing with my life. They playing with my life. They don't want you to hear this message. They don't want you to hear this message because they don't want you to hear the truth. They're trying to block my voice from the algorithm. But that's why I'm going to keep going live. That's why I'm going to keep speaking my truth. That's why you need to share this live and get everybody over here. Because we speaking on the real. Salute to B. Luke in the building. Salute to B. Luke in the building. We got people commenting right here. Yo, you watching my views. I don't care how many people is tuned in because that don't mean nothing. When you go on your Instagram and you see your professional dashboard, it tells you how many people tune into you. I got over 100,000 people coming into my Instagram page. Does that reflect how many people is liking my content or how many views I get? No. I'm not monetized on no platform. I don't make money off this. I became viral overnight over Max B. People is upset with me because I reached out over the internet and I asked Max B to produce his paperwork because there was so much smut on his name. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's fire, there's smoke. Where I come from in Massachusetts, you could have shot and killed and sold drugs in every neighborhood and took it over and been a kingpin. The minute you become an informant and a cooperating witness with the law enforcement and cooperate with law enforcement, you are exiled from the streets. In New York City, in the state of New York, it's the complete opposite where they turn their snitches into legends. Where every single New York snitch becomes a legend. You got dudes like Pistol from my hood, from Chelsea, who I consider somebody from my hood that's a straight dog, Pistol. And they said that there's smut on his name. They said he told. Am I supposed to look at him any different? What am I supposed to do? Not mention all the work he put in? Because you, a rapper from New York, or you, a rapper from Atlanta, tells me that, oh, he's a snitch. You don't follow them rules. 21 Savage knew Gunna was a snitch. And he let him go because he knew that he was going to make money off 21 Savage. Off Gunna. And he knew 21 Savage is getting broke. Where I'm from, in Chelsea, Mass, we have some people that's passed away. Some people I idolized. And come to find out that they might have went out bad and turned out to be no good. Am I supposed to leave that alone because New York dudes say that he's a rat? I'm from Massachusetts, bro. We some of the realest dudes out here. We got some of the baddest white boys out here. One of the most diverse areas. I'm not following what no rapper tells me what to do. If you a rapper, what the message you need to send to the youth and the kids, if you're gonna send us a message letting us know that we can make money off the music industry and off our lives, or you can rap about what your brother did, or rap about what's going on in your neighborhood like Nas, that's fine. When you got dudes like 21 Savage who got rich and famous off our struggle, he's rapping about our lives. Look, they messing up my numbers. Look how it just went from 30 to 11 people. Salute to everybody in the building. My voice is becoming more powerful. And my platform is getting bigger. My face is recognizable. It's hard for me to go places and people not not recognize me because of the notoriety I gained. And I went from city to city to city. I done did some bad things in my life, and I live life with regrets. Although they say for you not to live life with regrets, I wear my heart on my sleeve, bro. I'm troublesome. And you can tell that as much as I smile, I'm hurting. The years that I spent upstate and in the federal prison, and I communicated with my family, my mother and my father. When I came home, my father hit one of the hardest points of his life where he couldn't go on no longer. If you lost a loved one, or if you lost an immediate family member, you know what it's like. And you know how much it hurts to lose somebody you love. I lost my father that first week I came home. But what helped me was when I spoke to him and the joy in his voice when he heard that I was out. He immediately had purchased a plane ticket to come to Boston because he was in Brazil. He got sick and tired of this country. He got sick and tired of America and the rules and the lifestyle out here. He had left when I went to prison. It's almost like my parents was holding on as much as they could. And when I came home, they knew, they felt comfortable because they know, okay, he's out. I can stop feeling pain. When you know people are struggling with health issues and hurting, feeling pain on a daily basis, it's not no joke. We all got loved ones who suffering from cancer, from all sorts of diseases. But what they won't show you on social media is their mother laying in that bed while they out in the club shaking their ass, knowing that they got a sick woman in the house. Knowing damn well that they shouldn't be out. It's too late. It's about to be 2026. How many of us right now that's watching this live done cut everybody off? That done cut ties with the closest people to their heart? How many of you, bro? Let me know. How many of y'all done cut people off? This 2025. With me becoming so famous, I seen the hate and I couldn't believe it. The people that I thought that was my friends or my family. My friends or my family showed their true colors recently. Because they were so jealous of my fame. My little bit of fame. My little bit of fame off of social media showed people's true colors. And showed the hate that they really have for me, bro. People that I thought that, damn, that was my man's. Or I had mad love for him. Or I had mad love for her. Turned out to be my biggest hater. You talking about somebody that you got love for. How do you deal with that? You talk about a snake. How do you deal with that? Does anybody have the answer to how to deal with pain in here? I know people are dealing with health due to the COVID shot. I know a lot of y'all got COVID shots and y'all dealing with heart acceleration, anxiety, depression, and other sorts of heart issues and other sorts of medical issues. People are keeping it to themselves because they made us take that COVID shot. How many of us is gone? Going into 2026, all you people that I blocked, all you people that numbers I deleted, all you fake ass, I don't even know what to call y'all. Because some of y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. As I choose to close my circle and not let nobody in my circle no more and take care of my family and become a better father, a better husband, a better member of my community, and I take care around the people that need to be taken care of, I'm taking care of myself. What about me? I'm taking care of you too. I'm no longer invested into your problems. If you can't pick me up when I fall down, then you don't need to be around. This new year, 2026, I don't need no money. I don't need no friends. What I need is this. And a lot of y'all don't know, you got two brains. One on the left and one on the right. You got two. One on the left and one on the right. You got two brains. You need to use both. Because before you look away, the person you think that loves you is going to be the first one to put that knife in your back, dog. And with the holidays being so quiet this year, I can hear it. I can smell it. Christmas ain't what it used to be. Thanksgiving ain't what it used to be. We done lost so many people. And we done lost so many relationships with so many people that you don't move the same way you move because you're not trusting. You can't trust nobody no more. You can't tell nobody your dreams. You're welcome. This isn't a time where you tell somebody that what you're about to do because they'll break your dreams. They'll shatter your dreams. They'll destroy your dreams. Whatever you set out for to be in life, if you tell somebody what you're planning and what your goal is, and they laugh in your face and make you feel like you're not worth nothing, salute to everybody in the building. They will destroy your vision and what your purpose is in life. What my purpose is, I don't know. But I know that it's not this. I know there's more. I just know that there's more in life than me just being stuck in Massachusetts. Now that I'm fighting and I really competed, it took me 36 years for me to step foot in that ring. And to really give it my all. It took me 36 years. That was a dream of mine that I accomplished. You know how many people told me I couldn't do it? That I was going to make a fool out of myself? That I was going to lose? And when I went to Miami, and put them gloves on and stepped in the ring, and I fought with the power of God, although I came up short and I didn't get the win that I wanted, even though a lot of people said that I won that match, I still knew that wasn't the best performance that I had. That wasn't my best performance. And I could do better. And I got to work harder to get there. But they won't tell you that. So many people got so many ideas. But when you tell your ideas and how you feel and open your heart and speak to somebody, they will always doubt you. They will always throw you a curveball and be like, oh, I don't think you should do that because of this. Because they want to be in your spot. Because they want what you got. The minute you get with a girl, oh, I'm with this girl, I'm really feeling her. Oh, nah, man, she's no good. I seen her dancing on some dude in the club. Little do you know, he's trying to get with her. Even though she's giving you the attention and the opportunity to be with her, your man, your best friend, your homie, your brother will tell you, don't do it. And then you'll see him in the club with her. It's a cold world. It's a very cold world. And the older I get and the more wisdom I gain, I started to realize that I'm here for a reason. I'm talking to y'all for a reason. Y'all listening for a reason. Because you got knowledge and information. A lot of people just got information. And what I possess is knowledge and experience. There's no, if I would have told you how many people told me, oh man, I've been on YouTube for 7 years and I never done nothing. I've been on the internet for about a year and a half with the intentions of just making content. You know how many people done turned me down? You know how many people, and now look, they blowing up my phone. Every single day somebody's blowing up my phone about some sort of content creation. They want to make content. And how can I help their platform grow? Or what advice can I give them? And I don't got no advice for you. And I'm not helping your platform grow. You got females who can just blow up off of showing their body. I'm not showing nothing lustful. I'm not showing nothing. All I'm doing is just talking. And y'all listening. So I owe you for you tuning in. And you listening. You good? What fell? I'm trying to cut back from getting so full, so that's why I'm drinking these. As time goes by, and I continue my training for fighting, because my next fight, I got to be in the best shape possible. Not the best shape of my life, but the best shape possible, so I can get conditioned and get endurance. I got to weed out the negative people in my life where I don't want to keep no negative people in my life. The people that left me for dead. See, a lot of people thought when they cut me off that I was just going to dwindle away and maybe just fall off the face of the earth. And look how big I've become. Not only in Massachusetts, but in the whole America, where I become a household name in the West Coast, in the down south, in the Midwest, up north, the East Coast. I'm known all over the place. When I went down to Miami for my fight, I was embraced with love. And I was welcomed with love. They rolled me the red carpet. In the state of Massachusetts, where it's so cold out here, where they killing people for nothing, where the opportunity isn't there, because the ones you think that's your friends out here in Massachusetts will leave you for dead, will turn their back as quick as they want for somebody who's flossing. I don't got no jewelry. I don't got no fancy clothes. I don't got no females. I don't got nothing for show. And I'm still the biggest name on social media. I'm the biggest name on Facebook. I'm the biggest name on Instagram. I got to control my content and produce it properly for y'all so I don't get reported. Because I got people who want to report me, that don't want to see me grow, that hate on me. So when I see people following me and showing me support, I appreciate it, bro. Salute to you. But these dudes in New York, I don't follow dudes in New York. I don't bootleg. I'm not a bootlicker. I'm not kissing nobody's ass in New York. Just because you from New York. You don't regulate my motion and control what I do on the internet. I don't have a standard that I gotta follow because somebody from New York is telling us what to do on social media, or somebody from Atlanta. You dudes out here in Massachusetts is so quick to jump on trends. We need to jump on our own trend and be the voice of the culture. Because we got so much culture in Massachusetts and so much talent. I'm not the only one, bro. There's other people who's bigger than me. Other people I look up to. Who I'm up under. That got their own motion going on. But I'm the voice of the people. I speak for the people that can't say what they want to say. That want to say something. But they can't say it. Because they're afraid of retaliation of their family. I'm the only one trying to stop the gang wars in Chelsea. I'm the only one that's trying to stop gang wars in Massachusetts, period. Every single gang, every single street gang, every project, every hood, wherever you come from, side street, set, I'm trying to defuse every situation. I put my life on the line for that. I'm going to war with every single gang. I'm summoning every single leader to tap in with me so we can end this and stop killing each other. Your mother can't even go to the grocery store to bring grocery inside her house without the thought of knowing that somebody might be doing a shooting, not towards her, but in the area, and she got to be careful because she might get hit by a straight bullet. You not tired of that? You not worried about when you're at work and your girl is coming in with the babies, bringing the babies in, that there might be bullets flying? You not tired of that? There's only so much you can do in these streets because it's so cold out here. And it's vicious. There's no more morals. The original gangsters, the mafia, the Italian mafia, even Scarface, the movie, the most vicious gangster out, Scarface, didn't hurt kids, didn't kill kids or women. What happened to that? What happened to us not hurting women and kids? I seen one of the most worst videos I seen on YouTube. I think it might have been Ohio, where the dudes dressed up like the FedEx and they slaughtered a woman and two men, a family, in front of two small children. It hurt my heart and dropped a tear from my eye, bro. Because I couldn't believe the horror that I was watching. And you think that you some sort of cold person. If you can watch that video of the dudes that robbed that family and killed those three adults in front of those two small children, and you can't feel no emotion or sadness, or if that video didn't break you to see when the little kids was running around screaming, scared, in fear, not knowing really what's going on because they so little and small, they don't know what's going on. If that didn't break your heart, then I don't know what to tell you. Yes, me, myself, I'm numb from pain. I'm numb from the streets. But inside of me, there's decency in me. I know what's right from wrong. And some of us need to remember that. Can you give me a water right there? Some of us need to remember that. And some of us with kids, thank you. Some of us with kids need to remind our kids that 21 Savage, Young Thug, Little Baby is not who you need to look up to. You need to look up to your father. You need to look up to your mother who's going to work and buying you them Jordans. That's breaking their back and buying you that PlayStation 5 and keeping a roof over your head. That's who you need to look up to. When I was growing up with my mother, salute to Dr. Good Deed, salute in the building. When I grew up with my mother, I had no one to look up to. My brother and sister left the house. They left me by myself. The only thing I had to turn to was the block. I grew up at a time in the 90s where there was still the block, where there was no technology. Right now, there's so much technology that's your God. The technology is your God. And you're moving and functioning like a cyborg. Because the technology is so connected to you, you can't leave your house without your phone. You can't leave your house without your Apple Watch. You can't leave your house without your smartwatch. You can't leave your house without your AirPod, your wireless AirPod. You are a cyborg. You can't leave your house without your phone, even though it's not physically attached or embedded into your body. You are a functional organism, but the detachment from technology. It's scary to me to say this, but in 2018, when I got locked up, I was so used to the ringtone of my iPhone. When I was in my bed sleeping, I thought that I was hearing my phone ringing. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Even though I was in my cell in Nashua Street in Suffolk County, I was in Nashua Street locked up, and I was hearing my phone ring. And I asked my cellmate, "Do you hear that?" He probably thought I was crazy because I thought I was hearing my phone ring and I couldn't tell nobody because I knew they would have thought I was crazy. The connection between us and the technology has become so powerful that you can't function on your day-to-day basis without your phone, without some sort of technology, without the Wi-Fi. They made it so you are a functioning cyborg. No, you don't got a fake eye. No, you don't got your phone on your forearm. No, but that's coming. Chips are being put inside people's brains. You are a cyborg. From the car you drive to the technology you using, you got an AirPod, you got the watch, and you got the phone everywhere you go. And when you go to sleep, you got the phone right there. You might even be sleeping with the Apple Watch on. You're a cyborg. You think the cyborg, what you think from the cartoons, is half organism, half technology. No, the technology isn't embedded into you, but that is coming. Where you going? Where?
Pick up Matthew.
Didn't you just leave from there?
Yeah, but I have to go pick him up. I'll be back.
He's what's he with Sebastian?
Yeah. Scott's at home, he works. So
Why he not staying there?
He has a basketball game Saturday with St. John's.
When I give my message out to everybody and I speak my truth, because I can only speak my truth. I can't speak. People want to hear the lie because it sounds better than the truth. That's your problem. Because you want to hear the lie. Oh, no, she ain't do that. I don't believe in that. Bro, I'm telling you what she did. Oh, he ain't do that. I don't think he would do that to me. Bro, I'm telling you what he did. I'm telling you what he did. You still don't want to hear that. So how many different ways can I tell you? You need help? How many times can I tell you the truth without you denying it and being in denial? I can repeat this shit so many times, but it's still not going to be enough. When I seen the good people, some of the best people that I know disappear from my life, the people that I thought that was the closest to me, I thought that some of these people will be in my life for the rest of my life. I thought that some of these friends or some of these people that I would call my friend were going to be in my life my whole life. And I watched them fade away. I knew that at any point, anybody can be out of your life in a second. For the benefit of their... Everybody's out for self. Nobody cares about you. They only care about you when you benefit them. If you aren't benefiting them, nobody's going to put you before them. Oh, of course. You might say like, oh, that's obvious. But that's not the way life is. That's not the way life is supposed to be. You're supposed to be helping everybody. You probably hate your neighbor. When you wake up in the morning, you probably don't even make your bed. Fix the sheets. Lay the blanket down. Fold it up. You probably rush out of your house. Your day is not being started the proper way. Salute to everybody in the building. YouTube doesn't want me to give this message out. That's why they keep trying to cancel my live out. But when you send them notifications out, that's how it works. I don't care how good your girl looks. I don't want nothing from your girl. I'm a type of dude that I don't even want to talk to your female. If you my mans and you're my brother, bro, it's not that. I'm so respectful, I won't even look in the direction of your female. I'll just look away. Out of respect as a man. How you doing? I got people who call me from jail. Yo, can you drop off money to my girl? But I got you. I'll put it in an envelope and just throw it out the door. I don't gotta see you. You got these dudes who take advantage of situations when they deal with people who's vulnerable and going through something. Be careful of these people. I don't care if you're a snitch. There's worse things than being a snitch. How about the snake? The minute that you step out the room, they already going through your cabinet stealing. How about that? How is a snitch worse than a snake? How is a snake worse than a snitch? You got dudes that will try to hit up your girl. You got females that will try to hit up your man behind your back because they feel like they got something you don't. I'm out, y'all.